in the heart of the Indus Valley, nestled between the Arabian Sea and the snow-capped Himalayas, there once existed a city that was so advanced for its time, it put many modern cities to shame. This was no ordinary settlement. Its streets were meticulously planned, its drainage system was ahead of its era, and its public spaces were designed with the kind of aesthetic appeal that has stood the test of time. We're talking about the legendary city of Mohenjo-Daro. Archaeologists have unearthed remnants of a society that once boasted grand houses, public baths, and a social infrastructure that hinted at a level of organization rarely seen in human settlements until centuries later. And yet, despite all the grandeur, despite the evidence of a thriving culture and an organized society, one day, Mohenjo-Daro was simply abandoned. Its citizens vanished without a trace, leaving behind not a whisper of their fate in the archaeological record. The city's demise remains one of the most perplexing mysteries in all of human history. So what happened to Mohenjo-Daro? Did a natural disaster strike the city overnight, wiping out its entire population? Or was it something more sinister, something that could potentially redefine our understanding of ancient civilizations? Today, we'll explore both the tangible and the intangible factors that might have led to the downfall of this remarkable metropolis, peeling back the layers of this enduring enigma. Now let us rewind the clock and transport ourselves to the 26th century BC, when the Indus Valley civilization was at its zenith. During this golden age, the twin cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro were not just bustling hubs of trade. They were showcasing urban planning and architectural feats that would put many modern metropolises to shame. In fact, these cities are often referred to as the world's first planned cities due to their remarkably systematic layouts. Mohenjo-Daro, in particular, which translates to Mound of the Dead in Sindhi, was a testament to human ingenuity and societal advancement. Its layout was nothing short of revolutionary for its time. The city was divided into sectors with dedicated areas for residential quarters, commercial activity, religious sites, and even public utilities. The Great Bath, a large public pool located in the center of the city, is a standout example of the Mohenjo-Daro's commitment to public infrastructure. It's a massive structure, built with baked bricks and equipped with a sophisticated drainage system, stands as a symbol of a society that valued hygiene and communal spaces. But what truly sets the Indus Valley civilization apart is the evidence of their craftsmanship and attention to detail. The standardization of weights and measures, the use of uniform bricks, and the discovery of a dockyard at Lothal suggest a society that valued precision and organization. Even the city's drainage system, with its covered drains and strategically placed manholes, was a marvel of early engineering. For all the splendor of this ancient city, there's a stark contrast that makes Mohenjo-Daro a haunting reminder of the impermanence of human settlements. Approximately 4,500 years ago, around 1900 BC, the city was abruptly abandoned. Its residents packed up and left, vacating their homes and abandoning their possessions in what can only be described as a mass exodus. The question that has echoed through the ages is a simple one, but a profound one nonetheless. Why did they leave? What could have compelled an entire civilization to abandon its hard-earned progress, its thriving economy, and its carefully crafted way of life? The absence of an answer has given rise to a plethora of theories, each attempting to shed light on this enigmatic episode in history. Among the most popular theories, one posits that a catastrophic flood forced the residents of Mohenjo-Daro to flee their homes in search of safer grounds. Proponents of this theory point to the city's proximity to the Arabian Sea and the Indus River, suggesting that rising sea levels or a shift in the monsoon patterns could have triggered massive flooding, rendering the city uninhabitable. This hypothesis is further bolstered by the discovery of silt deposits in the region, which some argue provide evidence of a significant increase in water levels. However, this theory faces challenges of its own. While floods could explain the sudden abandonment of a city, they don't account for the systematic manner in which the city was vacated. There's no evidence of mass graves or skeletons found within the city limits, suggesting that the inhabitants had time to pack up and leave, which contradicts the notion of a sudden and unexpected deluge. Moreover, if a flood was so catastrophic that it forced an entire civilization to abandon their homes, it's puzzling why similar devastation wasn't observed in other parts of the Indus Valley. Then there's the intriguing theory that attributes the decline of Mohenjo-Daro to something far more sinister, a cataclysmic event akin to an atomic blast. This theory takes its roots from the discovery of radioactive elements such as thorium, uranium, and rare earth elements in the vicinity of the city. Some argue that the high levels of radiation found in soil samples from Mohenjo-Daro could be indicative of a nuclear event, suggesting that the city may have been destroyed by an atomic weapon or a meltdown. This hypothesis gains traction when viewed against the backdrop of other ancient myths that speak of great fires and floods that could potentially have had devastating consequences. Could it be that the destruction of Mohenjo-Daro was so complete that it left behind a radioactive wasteland, forcing its people to flee their irradiated homeland? This line of thought opens up a Pandora's box of possibilities, raising questions about the true nature of ancient warfare and the potential for advanced civilizations to have existed thousands of years before our current understanding would allow. To support this idea, some theorists delve into the realm of mythology and folklore, pointing to ancient texts that describe celestial events or divine interventions that could have impacted the course of human history. For instance, there are references to a great flood in the Hindu epic Ramayana, which some believe could be an allusion to the deluge that befell Mohenjo-Daro. Similarly, the Rigveda's mention of a cosmic battle between the gods could possibly be interpreted as an account of a celestial event that triggered significant changes in human civilization. However, relying on ancient texts as historical sources is a double-edged sword. While these texts offer a rich tapestry of cultural and religious narratives, separating fact from fiction is a daunting task. Critics of this approach argue that such interpretations are often laden with subjectivity and that using mythology to explain historical events stretches the boundaries of credible historical research. Another compelling theory proposes that the downfall of Mohenjo-Daro was not caused by a single catastrophic event, but rather a series of ecological and climatic changes that gradually made the region less hospitable for large-scale habitation. Proponents of this theory argue that shifts in monsoon patterns, deforestation, soil erosion, or even changes in the course of the Indus River could have collectively weakened the city's food supply and its capacity to sustain a large population. This gradual decline hypothesis is supported by the discovery of agricultural terraces and rudimentary tools found near the ruins of Mohenjo-Daro, suggesting that the land was used for farming after the city's abandonment. This finding implies that the inhabitants may have chosen to stay in the region, but in a more dispersed and less densely populated manner. One of the more controversial theories surrounding the decline of Mohenjo-Daro involves the enigmatic Aryan invasion or migration. According to this theory, the Indo-Aryan people migrated into the region from Central Asia, bringing with them new cultural norms and practices that eventually supplanted those of the Indus Valley civilization. Some theorists even posit that this migration was marked by conflict leading to the destruction of cities like Mohenjo-Daro. However, this theory is highly debated within the academic community. The lack of any physical evidence, such as mass graves or widespread destruction, makes it difficult to substantiate claims of an invasion or mass displacement. Furthermore, the traditional dates associated with the Aryan migration do not align with the timeline of Mohenjo-Daro's abandonment, casting doubt on the validity of this theory. After all, we must remember that history is not just about monumental events and sweeping theories. It's also about the intricacies, the individual stories that paint a vibrant picture of the past. Every artifact unearthed, every inscription decoded, every stratum of earth carefully excavated brings us one step closer to understanding the complexities of human existence. While we may not have all the answers, the journey of discovery itself is a testament to human curiosity and our unyielding quest for knowledge. As we continue to unearth the secrets of ancient civilizations, we must also strive to understand the nuances of their way of life, their beliefs, their art, and their very essence as human beings. Here, the story of Mohenjo-Daro is a poignant reminder of the impermanence of human endeavors and the myriad factors that can shape the course of a civilization. Whether it was a natural disaster, an ecological shift, or an unforeseen catastrophe, the reasons behind the city's abandonment remain a captivating enigma. And as long as humanity is driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge, the mysteries of the past will continue to captivate and inspire wonder for generations to come. What are your thoughts on the disappearance of Mohenjo-Daro? You believe a natural disaster struck the city? Or was there something more mysterious at play? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Mysteries of the Past for more fascinating historical tales. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries that surround us and stay curious.